It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Russell. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Russell. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Embiid. Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Redick to Simmons. Deep right corner. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Russell into the front court. They trail by 2. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Russell. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Redick to Butler. Trying to cash in. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective, but a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Russell with it up top. Down by 1. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Jimmy Butler for 2. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
The screen sets him up for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Russell. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Harris to Embiid. Layup goes down. Well done.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. LeVert with a shot, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Butler. To McConnell. They'll go to Butler, down low. Jimmy Butler, that's now 4. He hasn't missed.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Short jumper off the mark.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Butler unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. And he'll head to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. Knocks down the first.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
And gets both to drop at the line. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The 76ers have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Jimmy Butler, it's like he's shooting into the ocean. He has not missed.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Dinwiddie into the front court. His team down 9. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Butler who grabs the rebound. To Redick. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Simmons to Butler. Tobias Harris above the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Butler to Simmons. Has a chance. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nets have the basketball. To Dinwiddie. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Butler. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Goes to the right side. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Butler to Embiid. Russell into the front court. Final minute, first half. He connects off the step back.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
They'll go to Butler, down low. The pass set it all up.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Russell. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. And finishes strong.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense, more energy on the defensive end.
Whoa, what a finish. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. And the 76ers have to be feeling good.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The 76ers
absolutely dominated the competition in the first half.
It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Philadelphia 76ers, have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game prep. Field goals.
The Brooklyn Nets
just couldn't get any of their shots to go in those first two quarters. They desperately need someone to step up and catch fire for them in the second half.
Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Butler has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
LeVert didn't have any impact on the scoreboard in the opening half. There's just no way to avoid getting called out when you miss every single shot you take. He hasn't been able to get anything to drop. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. About to get started.
Brooklyn with the basketball.
Here we go. I got him.
Surveys the floor to Russell. Now a steal by Philly.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Russell with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Fires the three. Too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Here comes the screen. Simmons, deep right corner to Simmons. Harris to Simmons. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Russell. Harris, tough matchup against Butler. To Russell. Trying to cash in. Russell with a shot, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Butler into the front court. Up a dozen. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Screen coming. Shot clock winding down. For three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Butler to bring it up. The lead is 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. The follow won't go either. Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Sixers have the basketball. Emphatic slam.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
To Russell. Shot clock winding down. To Russell. 4-3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Butler to Tobias Harris. Butler to Simmons. From long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Harris to Butler. Simmons to Butler. Redick to Simmons. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Brooklyn's got it. Russell. Finishing inside the paint.
What I'm talking about, Ed, it's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Simmons with it. It's an 11-point game. To Tobias Harris. Butler. Deep two there. Won't go. Fires the three. Shakes free and hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Philadelphia with the basketball. Butler. Nice pass to set things up. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Hollis-Jefferson. Down to 5 on the 24. Bothered by the defense as he drills it.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
McConnell to Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler to Tobias Harris. 5 seconds to shoot. Has a look. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Nets have it.
That's me. I got ball.
Take stock of the floor. Deep left corner. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Karis LeVert trying to cash in on the three-point play. 71% for his career. Off the mark at the line. It's in the hand to Butler. Sizing up the defense. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. It remains Sixers basketball. Butler. Not that time. He missed it. Russell guarded by Jimmy Butler. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Butler to Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. It goes down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Butler. McConnell. To Butler. McConnell. Butler for 2. Just not going down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Russell. 5 to shoot. Russell. Jumper's good. Sixers call for time. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 25, Ben Simmons.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Team foul number 1.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56%. First try at the line, no good. He missed the pair. Slams it home on the putback.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Dinwiddie into the front court. The deficit is 6.
Hey, watch this screen.
The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Sixers control it. McConnell to Embiid. Short jumper misses. To Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Joe Harris with a chance at a 4-point play for his career 77% at the line. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip.
Get your money, man.
Here's a whistle and an intentional foul. 2 free throws coming up with 25 seconds remaining.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. To Dinwiddie. Goes to the right side. Won't go. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. The Sixers are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers won this game after a close finish. When you're able to get steals like they did here today, it greatly improves your chances of winning. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Butler put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.